Find option. Okay, this one letter. This one letter. Okay, this is the question. Find the option. This is the objective. Okay, find the option value or the premium. So this is the pricing. Okay, this is the main question. Okay, we going to do this graphically. Okay, graphically. Let me delete this one. Sorry, copy all this. Copy. Then I put another sheet here so that we can do together. Right? Okay, so that if there's any mistake, we can refer again. So this one I can delete later on, right? So their first step, okay, kita padam semua dahulu. Okay, padam semua. Everything delete, right? Okay, so this is today. This is the time frame. 0. Here is 3 months. Okay, so one step. Okay, that's why I call this model binomial call one step, because the maturity is 3 months. Right? So from here until here is 3 months. Right. So the first step we need to do is current price today. So we put the price here 20. All right. $20. So 3 months later, the stock price in 3 months, the stock will be either 22 or 18. So just put here, go up 20. Sorry, berapa? 22. Go down 18. Right? So 22, 18. Interest rate is assumed to be 12%. Okay, that is step number 1. Just fill this one. Just fill this one up. Then you get the first step done. The second step number 2. Okay, this is a call option. Okay? The strike price is 21. Okay, call option looks like this. Okay, or okay, so you find the profit or loss. Okay, find the profit or loss. Find option profit or loss for the call option. Okay, if the strike price is 21, okay, 21, which is somewhere here, dari sini. Let me insert. Any question you can stop me, yeah. Line. Okay, stock price 21. Okay, sini 21. Okay, stock price 21 and strike price 21 is given. Strike price is given, yeah. Look, strike price is given 21 here. So step 1, we plug in all this information, stock prices. Okay, the interest rate we will use later on. And step 2, we find the profit and loss given the strike price. Okay, by looking at this diagram, strike price is 21. When the stock price goes up to 20, are we making profit or loss? Anyone? The strike price is 21. 3 months later, the stock price is 22. Profit or loss? Testing 1, 2, 3. How much profit? Profit 1. Okay, very straightforward. Thank you, yeah, for the response. So I hope you get the idea. By now, you should get the idea. The profit is equal to stock price minus strike price, which is positive. Okay. If you have question how to get one, you can please take note. Next week we're going to finalize all this. Yeah. Right. So that's why very important for you to understand the poor man option payoff. Okay. Assume, however, nobody knows what's going to happen 3 months later. Assume instead the price goes down to 18. So are we making profit or loss? Right. The strike price is 18, 21. So are we making loss? Or how much is the loss? How you get 3? Okay, in this case, the answer will be 0. Why? Because option price can never be negative. Actually, we will make a loss based on the amount of the premium. Agree? Okay, agree, but this is long call, but in this case, we make it 0. The reason is that option value can never be negative. It can be maximum loss is 0. That's why we put 0 here. Okay? Any question? No question. Very good. All right. So that is the second step. Okay, second step. We have the strike price. This is call option. Find option, profit or loss. Okay, and then this we have done. So next step is calculate the probability. Okay, the probability, this is the formula. It's given. Okay, given, and you can get the from Excel, from the PowerPoint slide. Okay, let us do it together. Okay, equal to, I'm going to show you exponential. Okay, times. Okay, now we use the interest rate. Okay, interest rate. What is the interest rate? 12%. Where do I get 12%? It's given in the question. 12%. Right? 12%. So 0.25, where do I get 0.25? 3 months divided by 12. Yeah, I can do this if I don't want to use. Right? Minus 0.9 divided by 1 minus 1 minus 0.9. Right? Wait, wait. Okay. So I need to change the formula. We use 0.25. Senang sikit. 0.25. Still okay. What's the problem here? Let me check the formula again. Oh, it's a bracket, yeah. Okay, bracket. Wait, yeah. Let me finalize this. Okay, so I don't know mana salah dia. So the 0.25 exponent. Okay, the whole bracket. Lupa. Okay. Uh, okay, never mind. You just check again the formula. Okay, but basically this is the formula. Okay. So basically this is the formula 0.12 times 0.25. How do I get 0.25? 3 bahagi 12. 3 months. Minus 0.9 divided by 1.1 minus 0.9. Any question? Any question? Okay. You might want to ask, how do I get 0.9? How do I get 1.1? Okay, this one up and down. Okay, I forgot to mention here. Actually, this one is in step 1. Step 1. Okay. Fine. Okay, we need to find U and D. Right? This is how we find U and D. U is equal to percentage change. Yeah, this one U. Today's price minus this one divided by this one. Okay, 0.1. Okay, 0.1. This one is 1 divided by minus yesterday divided by yesterday. Bracket. So you get 0.1 negative 0.1. Right. So it means the price has increased by 0.1%. It means the negative means the price has decreased by negative 0.1%. In other words, 100% 1 times this amount, right? And this amount, which is 1.1. This one, this one, 1 plus this amount. So therefore, I got 0.11 and 0.99, 0.9. And this is U, and this is D, right? So please take note of the formula. Okay, right. Right. Any question? Okay, this is step 1 actually. So let's look again. Step 1, we have done step 1. We have done the U and D. Step 2, we have done. Step 2. Step 3, yes, we get the probability. Okay, so so please use this formula. Okay, actually I don't know what was the mistake earlier on. So okay, all right. So we put this value. Okay, this value we put here, somewhere here, equal to this amount, right? And meaning this is the probability of going up. Okay, so what is the probability of going down? Very easy. 1 minus this amount. Okay, so there's a 65% probability that the stock price goes up. There's a 35% the stock goes down. All right, any question? So far so good. Testing. Diane, any question? Someone asked a private message. Okay, please. Okay, so I repeat one more time. How do I get 1.1 and and negative 0.1? Okay, this is the return. Okay, this price today minus yesterday divided by yesterday. Okay, I get 0.1. Right. This similarly, the price today minus yesterday divided yesterday, you get negative 0.1%. In other words, it means the price increased by how much? 1%. The price decreased by how much? Negative 0.1. So meaning, right, if I put this amount here, this amount is equal to this amount times 20. I will get this time price. What's wrong with this relation? Okay, some formula problem, yeah? I don't know actually what's going on with this Excel. Dia supposed to be sama dengan 20 times 1.1. So I get 22, yeah? Similarly, I can use here 20 times 0.9. I get 18. How do I get 1.1? Very straightforward. 1 plus 0.1. How do I get 0.9? Very straightforward. 1 plus negative 0.1. Okay? Any other question? Okay, please understand this one because this is the basic one. Look, if we have 3, okay, ada boleh banyak panjang lagi ya. Macam ni lagi pening. Okay, so this is the basic one. Kita buat yang simple dahulu. Okay. Now we go to the final step, which is the value of the option. We have done this one. Okay, this is the probability of the stocks going up, and 0.35, the probability of the stocks going down. So now we can find the option premium, which is given by this formula, 0.633. Right? How do I get this? Let us do together. Okay, let us look at the formula. It's equal to exponential negative 0.12 times 0.25 times this probability times this amount. I repeat one more time. This probability times this amount plus this probability times this amount. I'm not sure whether my formula is correct or not. Let us check together. Yeah, correct. 6.3295. Right? Any question? Okay, no question. Right, this is for call option. Okay, so I'm going to delete this one because we have this one, yeah? We have this one. Okay. Okay, now we want to find put option. The same problem. Okay, I'm going to copy this one. Tadi call, sekarang adalah put option. Okay, look, okay, we have the same situation. I'm going to delete this one or everything. Right? Okay, we do one by one, step by step. Step 1 sama juga. You just put 20. You put 22 into 18. Okay, we find u is equal to this amount divide minus yesterday, divide by yesterday. Okay. Okay, step 1, step 2. Okay, yes. Step 2, the strike price is 21. Okay, so this one is 1 plus this one is equal to u. Up, u means up. This one plus 1 plus this one is down, d, down. Okay, next we calculate the probability. Sama juga lah. Probability the same situation. Let us just copy this one. Probability the same. So I'm going to put straight away here. The probability of the stock going up is 65%. And of course, the probability of the stock going down will be 35%. Right? Okay. So now we can find the value of the put option. Put option. Okay, ini salah lah. Ini bukan, ini lain sudah. Ini bukan ya. This is wrong, right? Because we're talking about put. So this is wrong, yeah. So please take note. This is wrong. This is for call option. Remember? the one we have just calculated. This is call option value. So, okay, so meaning the one we have calculated. So this is the value. Option price, call option price is equal to 0.63 for call. Right, untuk call tadi yang kita buat. Okay, so this is what, remember, the model is to find the option price. Okay. So now we want to calculate for the same situation, the same underlying. We still have the same underlying, but we want to find the value of the put option. What is the value of the put option? Okay, so we use the same formula. Okay, now we go to step number 2. Step number 2, find the option profit or loss. Okay, find the profit or loss. Okay, remember this is the strike price. The strike price is somewhere here, which is equal to 21. Okay, is equal to 21. Okay, so 3 months later, the stock price is 22. Are we making profit or loss? Anyone? Are we making profit or loss? By looking at this diagram. Loss, Tang Yufeng. Okay, correct? Loss, okay, negative. But it cannot be negative, yeah? So we put 0 because the contract will become worthless, 0. So we put 0 here. Okay? Right. 3 months later, okay, because nobody knows what's going to happen 3 months from now, so assume 3 months later, the price instead decreases to 18. So what is the profit or loss? Anyone? Tang Yufeng? Are we making profit? To sini, profit 3. Yes, we make a profit 3. Okay, profit 3. Then 21 minus 18, right? 3. Agree? Because remember, put is the right to sell, right? Put is the right to sell. We don't want to sell at 18. We can sell at 21. Right? So we can, instead of selling at 18, I have the right to sell at 21. So I make a profit of 3. Correct. So 3. All right. So now this is the objective. This is what we want to find. Okay, very straightforward. I'm going to just copy the formula from this one. Easier, right? Copy formula, put here. Right, so I got the answer. What is the formula? All right, okay, look at this formula. The same one, 0. Exponential, negative because we want to have the present value, 12% times 0.25, which is 3 months. 3 divided by 12, okay, bracket, times, okay, this is wrong. The probability times the option value, 0. Okay, in this case, 0. Plus the probability going down times the option value, 3. And this is the price of the put option. Okay, so what we have calculated? We have calculated the call option and the put option, the premium for the call option and the put option for the same underlying stock. Right? So please take note. Any question? No question. Very good. So please do this one. Okay, this is one step. Look, I put a name here, one step, meaning there's only one step from here until here. Okay, we can also have 3 steps. Right? So use the same formula, use the same step. I have worked out one example here. Please do this one. Look, the formula are all given here. Right? So you please have a look at it. The steps are the same. The steps are the same. Okay. Okay, this is the binomial call 3-step. Step 1, 2, 3. Yeah. In meaning 6 months. This is the maturity, 6 months. Same problem. You see, 6 months. Maturity, 6 months. Sorry, this is not 3-step. This is 2-step. This one is also 2-step. Okay, so please do this one because we want to move to Black-Scholes model. But before that, is there any question, any clarification you need? Because if you understand this one step, of course you can do the 2-step, right? This, for example, the value of the option here is equal to the probability times this one, probability times this one, right? The same one. Okay, then you bring up until here. This is the probability, still the same. So what is the value? Right? Okay, please try to do this binomial 2-step and call and put option. Binomial call and binomial put. Any question? No question. You take 5 minutes, then we move to Black-Scholes model. Okay, let us continue again. Any question on binomial call option and binomial put option? That's all. If there's no question, please do try to do this one. Binomial call two-step, binomial put two-step. All right, please try to do it and discuss next week during the tutorial. Okay, by the way, before we proceed with Black-Scholes model, I'd like to, is Lia Xin Li, are you here? Lia Sen Li, ada?
Yes, sir.
Okay. T Shu Wei, T Shu Wei. T Shu Wei. T Shu Wei. Siti Nurizati. Okay. So because we taken full attendance sampai week 14 dia hadir ya. So now it's not acceptable lah, right? Okay. Next we move to Black-Scholes model. But let us look at the PowerPoint slide. Please read this one. Okay, this one is a Black-Scholes Morton model. Okay, this is the assumption, right? Expected return, volatility. Okay, this is the formula D1. So basically, we are going to use this formula. Call option is equal to this formula. Put option is equal to this formula. So D1 is equal to this one. D2 is equal to this one. Yeah, of course, it's, if you do yourself, it's going to be difficult, right? So now we are going to do it together using Excel. Please read the properties, the assumption, and everything. Yeah. Okay. So basically, this is what we're going to use. This file, this PDF PowerPoint slide has been uploaded in Smart3. If you like, you can get the slide and refer while discussing together. So let us look at the Excel file. So we are going to use the same file, okay, but now we're going to move this one, Black-Scholes model, call Black-Scholes put, okay. Okay, we do the same problem as well, same problem, okay, same problem, okay, right. Steps in calculating price of call option using Black-Scholes model. Steps, action. First step, calculate D1 and D2. Second step, Using the cumulative normal distribution table, find the value of normal distribution D1 and normal distribution D2. Third step, plug the values into the model and solve. All right, so okay, so we have a problem here. The stock price is this 20 today, the same problem, same situation. The stake price is 21, interest rate is 12%. Maturity is it should be 25, right? Okay, we change 30 days. 30 days, so that we get the same, more identical answer. 30 days, which is 0.25. Okay, how to get 0.25 equal to 3 divided 12, right? So standard deviation is 0.1. Going up 1%, going down also 1%. 0.1. Okay, so the standard deviation volatility is 0.1. Remember when we calculate the U up 0.1 and down also 0.1. Up and down, positive and negative, up and down. So the standard volatility is 0.1. Right? So what is the correct price of the call? Okay, step 1, D is equal to this amount, D2 equal to this amount. All right, how to get, let us do together, yeah? Let us do together. D1. What is the formula again? Let me copy the formula. This one, yeah, D1. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, the first step, what is the first step? Calculate D1 and D2. Right, the first step is calculate D1 and D2. Let us do together. Okay, what is the formula for D1? D1 is equal to this, log stock price divided by strike price plus interest rate plus variance standard deviation divided by T time. This one is standard deviation square root time. All right, so D2 is equal to log stock price divided K plus interest rate minus variance divided by 2 times time. Okay. Or in other words, equal to D1 minus square root time of standard deviation. Right? So let us do together. Panjang. Okay, we do here. Hopefully we get the same answer. Yeah. So let us do together. Formula ni lupa lah kan. So, okay. Equal to log. Sorry. Is it log or normal ln? Yeah, I think it's ln. Yeah, use ln. Log algorithm. Log. The opposite of log. Normal ln. Yeah, ln. Divide square root. What is the stock price? The price is 20 is given, right? 20 divided by strike price is what? Strike price is 21. Okay, divided by 21. Bracket plus bracket interest rate is 12%. If you recall again, 12% interest rate is 12%. 0.12 plus what is this? The variance, the standard deviation. Standard deviation is 0.1. 0.1. 0.1 square root 2 divided by 2. Divided by 2. This has to be one bracket. Divide by time is 0.25. Okay. So this is bracket the whole thing, divide the variance, sorry, the standard deviation, which is 0.1 times square root what is t? 0.25. Enter. You found a typo in your formula and tried to correct it too. Oh, yes. Okay. So we compare mana salah ya. Okay, let me check this one. So, okay, never mind. Okay, you check the form. This is the correct one, yeah. This is the correct one. Banyak bracket, yeah. So you should try to use Excel and also use your calculator. Right? You should be able to use Excel and also the calculator. Yeah, you check answer using calculator. I forgot this one. Yeah, I'll have to check formula. The bracket lah. I think it's the bracket problem. Check again the bracket. Okay, so this is the answer for D1. Okay, this is the formula, so you can check to save time. Yeah, to save time. Check the answer. This is the correct one. To save time, this is the formula. Log. Okay, I think I have to put one bracket. Yeah, bracket. I think it's the bracket problem. Okay, so this is the correct one, right? So D2 is very straightforward. Okay, this one minus square root 0.5. All right. So you have D1 and you have D2. Any question? So please, you should be able to use a calculator as well. How check using a calculator? Yeah, and Excel using a calculator as well, right? And okay, this is the first step. Okay, so we have D1 and D2. Okay, D1 is equal to this amount, right? And D2 is equal to this amount. Okay? Okay, so we have D1 and D2. The second step will be to find the distribution table. Okay, let me get the table. Right, 1 minute. Okay. So we have the table. All right. So please remember this value. D1 0.1938. Please remember this figure, yeah. And D2 is 0.12. Okay, please jot down somewhere. 0.1938. 0.1232. Okay, so now we look at the table. Let's look at the table together. Okay, 0.19. 0.19. 0.19 is somewhere here. Okay, this is for D1. 0.9 is equal to 0.5753. Next one is 0.12. 0.12. This one. So this one is D2. 0.5478. Okay. So now you know how to find the value, right? So let us go back to the Excel file. Okay, so this one, D1 is 0.5373, D2 is 0.478. Okay, now we can simply use the formula. Okay, in this case, we use this formula, C, because we are doing call option, right? So basically, this is stock price divided by strike price. Yes, divide. Sorry. Stock price times D1 minus strike price exponential 0.12 T times D2. Okay, enter, you get this amount. So this is the call option value. Right, very straightforward, no problem. So this one is the call option price using call option price using Rexall's model. Right. Any question? No question. Very good. Let us now do put option. Very similar. Here we just change, instead of using this formula C, we use put formula. Okay, we have done it here. Okay, similar, same problem, we get the same figure. Okay, same figure, step 1, step 2, D1, D2, we have the same figure because we have the same option, right? The only difference will be D1, D2. We use negative, right? We use negative. Look at the formula, negative D2, negative D1 for put option. Negative D1, negative D2 for put option. Right, so basically 1 minus the value 0.53, 1 minus 0.5478. All right, so then straight away you use this formula. P is equal to strike price, exponential negative interest rate times T times negative normal distribution, negative D2 minus stock price times negative distribution D1. Okay, so you get this amount. Okay, and this one is for put option price. All right. Any question? Very straightforward. So now you know what is binomial. You know how to use how to calculate Black-Scholes model. Okay, with these two models are actually similar, identical, right? Of course, Black-Scholes model is more accurate, more widely used. But to understand this model, Black-Scholes model, we need to understand the binomial model. Okay, how it evolved, right? There's some limitation on binomial model, okay, because of the time step. Okay, because nowadays investor they trade very actively, yeah, very high frequency trading. Yeah, so the changes maybe in 1 hour there might be a lot of steps. Therefore, binomial might not be that practical. However, there of course now also nowadays we have sophisticated software to handle this one. So both model are still widely used, but of course, Black-Scholes model are more accurate and more widely used, given simplicity, right? Please read the assumption for these two models, right? Any question? Please read the slide, the assumption, how it is calculated, where the figure come from, the theory behind all these numbers. Yeah, but because we're trying to move fast a little bit, so we go straight away to the how to calculate, and now we can now we know how to calculate, but most importantly, how to use this information, right? Okay, any question? No question. Right. No question. So this is what we have calculated. Let me hide this one. Look, this is what we have calculated. This one is the call premium, one step, right? Under binomial, this is the amount. Using Black-Scholes, we get 0.67, almost similar, right? For put premium, okay, where this figure from? This figure is from the binomial one step. Okay, this one, 0.63. Okay, we compare, now we compare. Put premium, where do I get this figure? We get it from here. Binomial, put one step, this one, 1.03, right? So meaning if you want to buy this put option, we have to pay this one. Okay, this is the price of the put option. Okay, so using Black-Scholes model for the call option, we have 0.6721, right? What about the put? Put is, as we have calculated, 0.44. 0.44. All right. So which one is more accurate? Okay, we use Black-Scholes is more accurate actually for the call option, right? Black-Scholes. This is the correct price, right? Ini lari jauh kan, tapi kalau ini mungkin tolak satu lah, kan? 0.04, right? So you go far away. So a lot of models, yeah. So in industry, Black-Scholes model is more widely used. So we use this one. Okay. So please read lah. Please read the advantages of Black-Scholes over. Read the assumption for both model. Okay. Advantage, disadvantage of each model. Right? Okay. So this is important. Again, it is very important, right? Because next week we're going to do the put call parity. Put call parity. Is this overpriced? Is this underpriced? Right? Okay, so there's a continuation, yeah? So next week we do put call parity. We have these prices. Can we do arbitrage? Right? Is it overpriced, underpriced? Is there any arbitrage profitability can be made? So next, in other words, we want to do arbitrage. Arbitrage is buying and selling at the same time in two different markets due to pricing discrepancy. Ada soalan? Open to everyone? All right, if there's no question, I think that's about it for today. But please do this one, binomial call step. Please look at this, understand, just follow the steps. And also binomial put options. Please do this one. This is very important for you to understand as well, because this is like the mechanic, yeah? This is the mechanic. You go more deeper, but Scholes model is more like a generalization. Okay, if no question, I'll leave it to you. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Unless if you have any questions.